Have you ever wanted to destroy all the monsters on the field? Hello, it's YouGear. So today, I'm going to battle using Abyss deck with high-level reptile monsters that are special summoned from the graveyard and can destroy all the monsters on the field, which appears in deck build pack Ancient Guardians. This deck consists of high-level monsters that are special summoned from the graveyard by tributing, and lower-level monsters for support. This deck has a lot of ways to send to graveyard. Ogdo Abyss. Deity of the Abyss can send all monsters on the field to the graveyard whenever you like, except face-up monsters that were special summoned from the graveyard, vanishing in quite a wide range. However, you will be influenced too, so your extra monsters easily receive damage. And you have to pay attention to the opponents, who use strong cards that are special summoned from the graveyard. Also, you need to tribute 3 monsters, so I will make them reborn by support cards. Main attack will be 2 monsters, King and Queen, which are Aaron, King of the Abyss, and Amnesia, Queen of the Abyss. With Aaron, King of the Abyss, you can send 1 random card from their hand to the graveyard when your opponent adds a card to the hand, except during the draw phase or damage step. And if the opponent's monster is sent to the graveyard by the card effect, except during the damage step. You can add 1 light or dark reptile monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. With Amnesia, Queen of the Abyss, you can send 1 card your opponent's control to the graveyard when a monster is special summoned from your opponent's graveyard except during the damage step. And if a monster is sent from your opponent's hand or deck to the graveyard except during the damage step, you can special summon 1 light or dark reptile monster from your graveyard. You have to tribute 2 monsters to summon these monsters, and the cost is not that small, but it's okay in this Abyss deck, and they are special summoned by their own effect, not like Abyss. These cards need combo to activate its effect, but they can add cards and it goes better with Abyss with the effect of adding and special summoning cards, so you can easily use Aaron, King of the Abyss, when your opponent doesn't special summon strong cards from the graveyard so often. And then there is an essential support card for this deck, that is Snake Lady of the Abyss. With this card, you can special summon 1 reptile monster from your graveyard when you have 5 or more reptile monsters with different names in your graveyard, using with Foolish Burial. Well, it says you need 5 different monsters, but you send 1 reptile monster from your deck to the graveyard, so you can actually special summon by 4 different monsters. Even though you have to send several kinds of monsters to the graveyard, you can send 4 cards to the graveyard by Snake Rain, and you can easily prepare with Null, Dreg of the Abyss, and another card. So I would like to try this combo possibly. I will explain this combo in another short video if you like. So let's watch the games of the day. Send 4 cards to the graveyard by Snake Rain. Send Dark Monster Nihil to the graveyard by Null. And special summon it by Viper's Rebirth. Special summon Null itself. And exit summon King of the Pharaoh Imps. Add Nihil to the hand, tribute King of the Pharaoh Imps, and special summon cards. There is a demerit that the opponents can special summon from the graveyard that there isn't now, so it's okay. Special summon Aaron by tributing 2 cards this time. Activate Snake Lady of the Abyss. There are more than 5 reptile monsters with different names in my graveyard, so I can special summon a monster from the graveyard, in addition to send it to the graveyard. Send all cards to the graveyard except monsters that were special summoned from the graveyard by Abyss. Add cards by Aaron because the opponent's monster was sent to the graveyard by defect. Send Zoha to the graveyard by now. You can add Zoha to your hand by sending 1 card from your hand. Add Nihil and then send cards that can special summon a monster from the graveyard. Special summon cards itself again, and special summon Nihil. I have already 2 Snake Lady in my hand, so add Depths of the Abyss to my hand. Link summon to increase reptile monsters in the graveyard to fulfill the requirements of the Snake Lady. Destroy cards in case Extravagance could be destroyed here. Alien, Shock Trooper, and Frame are from Extra, so it's sent to the graveyard too, rank 4, the same way as I did earlier. special summon cards from the graveyard. This time, the opponent has a monster that can be special summoned. The opponents add a card, so I send a card from their hand to the graveyard by errand. Destroy all by YGOPRO. The opponent's monster was sent to the graveyard, so add a card by errand. I was forgetting about the fact that perform a power celestial musician, so I cannot add a card by Nihil. Use Amnesia, Queen of the Abyss. They can send the opponent's cards to the graveyard when they special summon from the graveyard. The opponent tried to banish, so I use Super Team Battle Force Unite and special summon YGOPRO. PALEOZOIC FLOG is unaffected by monster effects, so I'm in trouble. You cannot destroy, but you can disturb special summon by PALEOZOIC FLOG by the effect of YGOPRO. Special summon Aaron from the graveyard. With the Aaron, I send their card to their graveyard. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.